Dead Man Talking, a cozy paranormal mystery. The Happily Everlasting Series, Book 1. Written by Jana Deleon. Narrated by B.J. Harrison. Chapter 1. Zoe Parker hurried into the hospital and up to the desk. "I'm here for Esmeralda Parker." The nurse frowned and lifted her hands to the keyboard. Zoe held in a sigh. Sapphire Parker. The nurse smiled. "Of course, you must be Zoe. I see the family resemblance. I'm Mary Josephine Harris, but everyone calls me Mary Jo. I'm a Texas transplant, but you probably figured that from the accent." Zoe nodded. It had crossed her mind that Mary Jo didn't exactly sound like a local. Her poofy hair and big toothy smile were also dead giveaways. People from the north tended to be a bit more stoic. Maybe it was the cold. "We didn't figure you'd be able to make it right away, but I'm sure glad you did," Mary Jo said. "Your aunt's been raising a ruckus." "I'm sure," Zoe mumbled. Her great-aunt Esmeralda, who insisted on being called by her mystical name, Sapphire, was an expert at raising a ruckus. It was probably embedded in her DNA. There was no end to the tales the fine people of everlasting Maine could tell about Sapphire Parker, the crazy cat lady who lived in the old lighthouse and used an adult tricycle as her main form of transportation. Her backup vehicle was her Nikes, she liked to say. But despite her many eccentricities, Sapphire held a special place in Zoe's heart. So when she'd received a call telling her that her aunt had fallen and was unconscious with a concussion, Zoe had made a hasty phone call to her employer and hopped on the next plane out of Los Angeles. Between the waiting, the flight, and the drive in the rental car, Zoe had spent 11 hours in commute. She was exhausted, starving to death, and in desperate need of a shower and a breath mint. But she wasn't going anywhere until she made sure her aunt was okay. "She's in room 28, Mary Jo said, and pointed to the double doors to her right. "Visiting hours ended at 9, but I know you've been traveling a while. Go on back, but don't stay too long. She needs her rest." Zoe started to ask the nurse for more details of her aunt's condition, but decided against it. She could always ask on her way out. Better to head to her aunt's room now, while Mary Jo was giving her a pass. If a doctor saw her, that leniency would probably be over. She thanked the nurse.
"Sample complete. Ready to continue?"